Good day and welcome to the BITS Learning Circle. I had a couple of questions come to me off of the last YouTube video, and I just wanted to touch in and answer those. The first question was, when you get into a position of ease, what do you do if it is an awkward position or difficult to hold until the release? The second question, very much related to it, is regarding the path of least resistance. If the direction the body is taking you starts to feel pain, do you move in a different direction? It's actually quite common for the body to move into awkward locations or awkward positions. Usually when it does that, it's also giving you the stability, especially if it's the balance point, the stability to stay in that point. If it gets to be too awkward or too uncomfortable or painful, then what I might suggest, depending on which release you're doing, if you're doing a full body and it's getting awkward, break the release up into two parts, a seated upper body and a laying down lower body. That gives the body a chance to be able to move through without potentially putting you in the same awkward positions. Another possibility is that as it moves towards those awkward points, it's actually moving back into the processing of trauma. Once that happens and it moves through that trauma process, it will typically reduce as you move towards the balance point. Regarding the second question, if it starts to move into pain, do you move in a different direction? The answer plainly is yes. Having said that, pain will be different for every single person. Everybody's pain scale is different, so what I deem as pain may be very different for someone who has lived with chronic pain for basically their entire life. A good rule of thumb for this would be use your own subjective pain scale, 0 being non-existent, 10 being the worst pain you've ever felt. Don't at any point in time move above a 5 on your pain scale. If you do, it means you're moving into the sympathetic nervous system side rather than the parasympathetic. The parasympathetic is what you're using to be able to engage the relaxation portion of the position of ease. So if you're moving away from that, it means the mind is starting to take over and you're actually losing the benefit of the body relaxing into that nervous system release. When it comes to pain within the body, every body is different, so there is no one rule that fits all. To that end, trauma, adhesions, inflammation can create situations where basically all movements might be painful. The rule of thumb for this is move slow and to tolerance. If you're moving outside of your tolerance, then you're actually moving into the sympathetic. Your mind is going to take over and you're going to lose the benefit of it. Hope that answers your question. Any other questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. Look forward to hearing from you, and thanks for the questions and keep moving.